Hello, great people. Welcome back to our channel. We are so excited to have you again. The coalition of United Political Party has spoken again, and this time around, for them, it is sacrosanct that the National Assembly, both the red chambers and the green chambers, must do this against Muhammadu Buhari, who is the president of Nigeria. The spokesperson is demanding a lot, and you're going to hear his reason why he is demanding, the National Assembly to do what he wants them to do. And in another news, we are going to hear what IPOB have to say to Nia Nwodu, the former Ohaneze Igbo of Southeast. There was a lot of issues that had happened, and IPOB lambasted him. The man had spoken that he, for once, has never made any statement linking IPOB with the issue of insecurity. IPOB has finally reacted to it. We are going to look at all of this in a jiffy. But before we do that, if you've not subscribed, hit the red subscribe button and the bell icon. Thank you. The coalition of United Political Parties has urged the National Assembly to commence impeachment proceeding against President Muhammadu Buhari. The spokesperson Ikenga Imo Ugochinyere made the call on Wednesday at a press conference. He alleged that the president has abused his office, grossly misconducted himself, and failed to protect the lives and property of Nigerian citizens. Ugochinyere said life was now so cheap in Nigeria that leaders do not even show empathy anymore. The CUPP said people are becoming unfeeling since wanton killings have become the order of the day and every new date is taken for granted. The party called on opposition lawmakers to work in alliance with patriotic members who are imprisoned in the APC and seeking liberation to commence action and impeach the Senate President Ahmed Lawan and House of Representatives Speaker Femi Gbajabiamila immediately. The CUPP alleged that both power leaders of the chambers of the National Assembly have failed to guide their colleagues to act as checks and balances on the executive. They do not have respect again, as several members of the executive ignore them even when they are officially summoned. Lawmakers are no longer respected and are ignored even when they officially summon officials of the executive, because they are daily moving from office to office, begging, blackmailing, and grabbing anyone and anything they can grab. Ugochinyere announced that the CUPP has filed a suit at the Federal High Court to seek an order of mandamus to compel the National Assembly to perform its constitutional duty by investigating the several allegations of gross misconduct by the president. Meanwhile, in another development, the indigenous people of Biafra has apologized to elder statesman Chief John Nwodu for insulting him following alleged comments on killing in the Southeast. As we report that IPOB has claimed that the former President General of Ohaneze Igbo linked the group to series of negative events in the region. The group challenged Nwodu to provide evidence they are behind the nefarious activities in Anambra and Imo State, describing the allegation as fallacious and ridiculous. However, Nwodu had also denied linking IPOB to the violence and killing taking place in the Southeast, adding that he has never blamed the group for insecurity in the region. The Igbo leader added that he has deliberately been silent since he is no longer the Ohanese's leader, so as not to affect his successor. But in a statement on Tuesday by its media and publicity secretary, Ma Powerful, IPOB tendered an unreserved apology to the former President General of Ohanese. The group stated that it has retracted the comment on Nwodu, saying they erroneously attributed comment from Ogwesili Nwodu to him. We wish to apologize to Chief John Nwodu for erroneously attributing the garbage from Ogwesili Nwodu to him. This erroneous mix-up was unintended and is hereby retracted. The pro-Biafra group warned against linking it with insecurity in the southeast, particularly in Anambra and Imo State, maintaining that it has no hand in the ugly trend going on in those states. Wow, this is really interesting. I think I seem to really like this, considering the fact that IPOB have come out to apologize to the man. Actually, because of names, there was a mistake, a mix-up somewhere, so they had to come out and apologize. Now, let's first of all start up with the coalition of United Political Party. Ikenga has been one person who has not closed his eyes against bad leadership in Nigeria. He's a very outspoken person, and he will not stop doing it for a while now. He had not really been on the media, that much. Some time ago, he was arrested and thrown into prison, but right now he's back, and he is sending signals to the National Assembly to do the needful against our president. That's talking about President Muhammadu Buhari, that he should be impeached. And the big question is, who has the balls to do that? If you, first of all, before you can, convince people to do such a thing, it must have been that they too are seeing things from your own perspective. But unfortunately, those guys there in the National Assembly, both the, Red House, Red Chamber and the Green Chamber, both of them are looking at this current administration as a super performance in respect of so many things. Yes, like he rightly said, there are some persons who are emotionally or mind-wise, they are imprisoned, they are waiting to just for something to happen so that they can speak out. But unfortunately, such opportunity has not presented itself. Now, if you listen to what this guy say, he has taken out time to enumerate a lot of things that the current administration have done, which is not in sync with the office of the presidency. And that has been said by many people. So many people have brought up such issues. But hey, unfortunately, nothing has been done in that respect. Why? Some of them are even recounting, they'll just start counting the good performance of President Muhammadu Buhari in different respects. But the people are crying and wailing. Now, the National Assembly that we are talking about is led by two gallant people that we're expecting that they will do something, at least, even if it's not in the area of impeachment, but there should come a time that you should cause people to put a brake on their pedal. You understand? You don't allow them to flow like that. Like, one of the things that Nigerians have been crying over is the issue of consistently borrowing, I don't know why it is like that, but I believe that the duty of the legislature would have been to fine-tune the executive to a point whereby they align with the demands of the people. There are some of the projects and infrastructures that have been put in place which is not revenue-based. In other words, they cannot generate interest revenue for the government, and for that reason they were totally very unimportant. You understand? In a time like this, where Nigerians are facing so much economic hardship, the most important investment would have been such that will enable export, such that will be able to take care of the needs of Nigerians, not just, throwing things everywhere. Now, look at the promise that have been given, about the education undergraduate, that on a daily basis, on a monthly basis, they'll be paid as much as 75,000 naira. And the question is, who is instructing that? Who were education students crying out for such help? Of course, no. When you give that money to those educational undergraduates, automatically the other departments will begin to cry out. Those things were totally uncalled for. Instead of that, the bulk of that money would have been used to see how we can intensify effort in the area of insecurity by correcting it. It would have been used to build something like Southeast, Development Commission. It would have been used in seeing how we can improve on the provision of housing facilities, especially for low wages people, not to begin to push it into that kind of this. 75,000 naira is even more than what the people, civil servants, are earning on a monthly basis, and you are willing to pay it to education undergraduate. Of what importance is it? I mean, decisions that are meant to be made is such that will have general implication on the lives of Nigerians. All of these, I think it's some of the reasons why this guy is calling for impeachment. But however, well, let's see what the reaction of the National Assembly will be in that light. Don't also forget that they have taken a case against them to the High Court. And let's also wait to see what the Federal High Court will do. We'd like to leave it there. Go to our comment section.